All right, we finally made it.
Hello, hello,
Welcome to
hello.
Inside the Booth.
Hola, hola.
And here we are. We have my friend and my brother. So we got Juanita Lolita and my brother Dan. And
Hello,
Dan looks all
everybody.
pixelated because he's on a field trip with his kids.
Field trip.
Does that explain the hat?
Yes.
Okay.
So where are you?
I've
Dan?
never met him before. I didn't know if this was his normal attire.
Well, it could be.
Sometimes.
It very well could be.
I was at the Renaissance Festival. Thank you.
Very nice.
In Sterling, New York. And it's a lot of fun.
Cool. Cool.
A Renaissance Festival in New York? That just seems like that's not right.
I still can't do this. Woo! I bought this new feather. Pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
And I bought
because of the pixelation, it looks more like a ponytail. So I wouldn't do that too often.
All right. That means I should take this off.
You probably should.
Oh gosh, no! Put it back on. What did you just do? Put it back on.
Awesome.
Good Lord, find a hat.
I will. Oh my gosh. All right.
No, please put the hat back on.
Give a shout out. Hey Tabitha. Hey Mike Arena. Uncle Mike. What's up? What's up? And R2 the Icky. Did I do that right? I don't know.
R2 Icky? Yeah. His name is Rick. But you can say R2.
R2. What's up,
R2?
All right. And
all we need is D2 and we're good.
That's right, R2. Beep, boop, beep.
Awesome. Well, if y'all know, Inside the Booth has never been very punctual. We've always been late, especially me. So I will take all the hits and the blames for Inside the Booth being not punctual. Sorry, my bad. We'll see how well Dan does for the next month without me, since I'm taking a break. Maybe he will be punctual and on time, and everything will be grand. So
sometimes punctuality is not always the best thing. I'm just giving you excuses, bro.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And I just want to say to everybody who's watching, Juanita, I met her at Oasis Church doing a Christmas event. And what was that, 2019, right, Juanita?
Oh, don't start throwing years at me. I have no idea.
Yeah. It was 2019.
I'm not one of those people. The ones that they can say, "Oh, I moved to Florida in 1972." I'm like, I got no clue. All I know is it was fine. I was there. They're like, when did you have your hysterectomy? Same time they took my uterus. I mean, I don't know. I'm not good.
Oh, that's funny. So yeah, I met her in 2019 at a Christmas event, and we actually did a pre-recorded shoot right before everybody got locked down and COVID-19 became an issue.
You know, you kind of make it sound like that was our fault. Our fault. Just a coincidence.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So, and then once that all happened, everything kind of felt like it got thrown into the wind. And so we never actually edited and produced the film and put it and posted. So Juanita showing grace towards me and generosity to come on live about 2 years later is actually pretty awesome. So
thank you.
I appreciate that.
That's pretty awesome.
Anything for you. And the fact I have nothing better to do with my day. No, really, I'm here for you.
Oh, man.
Yes, far different from being inside of your house.
Yes.
With your wife and holding the camera and the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was quite the production.
That was quite the experience.
But it was fun.
The poor man's production.
That's right. That's right.
Well, see, actually, that helped because now with being locked down and having to find another way to do it, I'm able to do this out of the comfort of my own home.
That's right.
That's right.
See?
Which I did not find out until earlier today. You almost had me knocking on your door at 8 o'clock. Waiting to do this.
Yes. I had big plans, okay? I had big plans to get everything to you a week ahead of time.
Yeah, that happened.
And my big plans did not fall through. So.
Well, no, they did fall through. They didn't pan out. They did fall through. No wonder. Is this like opposite day for you? Remember when you were a kid? Like, it's gonna be at 9 o'clock. No, let's make it 9:05. But we won't tell Juanita. She'll just be waiting because we told her 10 minutes early. So it's fine. It's all good.
Well, yes, I was actually.
At least your brother's laughing.
Yeah, I was gonna be.
And he has a funny hat. Let's keep going. I'm sorry. I've totally gotten.
I was gonna be on time too. I was doing so well. I had the kids ready. They were in.
Whoopi Goldberg, your brother keeps changing his hat. It's killing me. I want a Rastafarian wig. It's going to be the next thing that you pull out. If not, I'm out of here. I'm serious. I will do this, and you will never see me again. That's how simple. Gone.
I don't have any more hats. I'm sorry. That's my last one.
I'm sorry, David. Go on with your lack of punctuality.
No, it's okay. I'm done. I'm done.
You were listening. We were listening.
That's all right. It's all right. My whole team makes fun of me, so it's all good.
No, we're not making fun of you. I thought your brother was being kind and he was trying to take the heat off of you by booing Whoopi Goldberg with the hat.
He tried. He really did.
I did.
If I had a hat to put on right now, I would. But really, the only thing I could put on is a shark pencil case that I just got for my grandson. So.
Ooh, nice.
I like it. I like it.
That's nice. Well, I'm wearing a hat because my hair is a mess, so I just hide it by putting a hat on. And at the same time, I'm promoting The Chosen. Come and see.
Very nice.
Yeah, yeah. So
I'm hoping to be one day on The Chosen.
That would be
because
awesome.
they are the same company, VidAngel, that does Dry Bar Comedy. And I filmed my Dry Bar Comedy segment in September of last year. So that should be coming out anytime. I'm excited about that.
Ooh, really awesome.
That'd be cool. Hey, look at that. I like it. I like it.
Little did you know who you kept waiting.
I know. I'm such a bum.
Come on, bro.
I'm a loser.
Come on, bro. What are you doing over there? Right?
I know. She's like one of our top interviews, and I'm already screwing it up.
That's just sad for you. That's all I can say. If I'm the best you've ever had, then I can see why. Whatever. Just think. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
Well, hey, at least you didn't screw up her name.
That's true. Hallelujah.
Because I had to type it in.
You know, my brother has a good repertoire of screwing up names. So
yes, I do.
At least I didn't screw up your name.
That's right. By the way, where did you come up with that name?
My birth certificate. Thank you very much. Thank you for making fun of my real name. I appreciate that.
Oh, bro.
Go change your hat.
Did you think it was a stage name?
I can turn it around. No. I thought you had like a different last name or something.
Well, Juanita Lolita is my first and middle name.
Oh, so see, look at
my
that.
My parents gave me that. Yeah.
Well,
my maiden name was Mills.
Mills.
Juanita Lolita Mills. You kidding?
Hey,
That don't work.
Well.
I don't know how to speak Spanish at all.
What's up, Matthew? Thank you for joining.
I don't see a Matthew. Where's Matthew?
Well, I'm looking at the comments here.
Oh, okay then.
There you go. I don't know. There.
Turn it on. There you go.
Maybe I should look closer.
Yeah, we got a lot of people.
Do I look closer to find it?
Yes.
Yeah,
you
that's
can.
about it.
I still couldn't see anything. Still didn't see Matthew.
No, that's all right. Actually, Tabitha is on. I thought, Tabitha, it is so nice to have you on. I thought you weren't going to be on tonight. Helping.
Well, maybe she got done with her VBS thing.
Vacation Bible School.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, awesome. All right, let's kick this off. We'll
do
it.
We're just now doing it. What have we been doing for 11 minutes?
You know,
for just making fun of my brother.
Yeah. Yeah, just making fun of me, which is good. All right, so I want to promote some merch, and I'm going to promote Juanita Lolita's merch right here.
That's my merch.
Which is, what is it? Hold on. Stand up for him.
So glad you have that memorized.
Thank you.
Yeah. Right. You also have a website, standupforhim.com.
That's right.
So everybody go check that out.
Go check it out. Check out standupforhim.com.
After watching
I actually,
this.
I have a YouTube channel. They can look up Juanita Lolita and see some videos and.
Yes.
Yep. Awesome.
Yes. And
by the way,
subscribe
everything
to her
is in the description down below. So all her links are down there. Further down, Juanita. Juanita,
Lower.
further down.
Lower.
Lower.
I don't see anything under my chair. You're joshing me. It's so silly. There's nothing there.
That's funny.
You know, the pirate hat that you had on earlier with the beer mug was much better. Just letting you know. Get the beer mug back.
Okay. And R2 says Dan always has the coolest mugs. So Dan, good job.
There you go.
Thanks. You remember I just bought this one. This is pretty cool.
Yes.
It goes perfectly with the pirate hat.
Well,
yes.
I have a cool mug too, but it's
I'm jealous. I'm just doing this.
Sweet, I like it. I like it.
Does Juanita have any good jokes about Florida, says R2?
Florida. I was born and raised in Florida. I don't know how to speak Spanish at all, which is funny to me. But I have no idea with the name being Juanita Lolita. But my sister spoke perfect Spanish, and that's because she was born in Miami. But I was born in Florida.
That's pretty funny.
That's awesome.
There you go. How was that?
I thought it was great.
Oh man.
Thank you.
It was.
All right. Let me get, well, whatever. All right, Juanita. You ready? Let me ask you some questions. And,
what else could go wrong?
That's right. What else could go wrong that you can't fix? So here we go. How did you become a stand-up comedian to begin with?
Oh, somebody signed me up for an open mic at a comedy club. That's how it happened. And I was scared to death.
Sweet.
Never thought about doing comedy ever. So it ended up there was a contest that night, and I won the contest. And it put me through to the Florida's Funniest Person semifinals. So there was 12 comedians. I advanced. I was in the top 5 and went to the finals my 3rd time on stage. So that's how it happened.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, cool.
So what did you use for material, though?
Same thing I do now. No.
Oh, okay.
I wish that was a joke. It's really not. No. I talked about, my hillbilly and Puerto Rican background and the fact that I don't speak Spanish, and I talked about my parents and real life, just anything that I thought was funny. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. As a stand-up comedian, how many shows did you do in a month before the lockdown and now after the lockdown?
Okay, then. Before the lockdown, in a month, I probably averaged 10 to 12. Things were really crazy. It was getting a lot.
Wow.
And that was probably average. Sometimes more than that, sometimes less. There was times that I would have 6 shows in a week in 6 different cities.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then when COVID hit, it stopped sudden. Like literally, I had 2 shows. I was in South Florida, March 13th, March 14th. They were in the same venue. The 13th held and the 14th canceled. That's how fast it was. And then after that, everything stopped. So there was nothing. Absolutely nothing. An occasional Zoom call, which that's always fun. Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't.
Like
no, this is nothing like this. It's completely different.
Yeah.
Because at least I can hear you guys, which is good. Because in a Zoom call, there's nobody. I mean, they have to mute everybody else because you can't talk over each other.
It's true.
So it's just me, just making myself laugh. Like, I don't need you people. I don't need your validation. I know I'm funny.
That's great.
That's right. That's right.
So it was difficult. It has been difficult, but thank the Lord, it's picking up now. It's starting to go again. So that's good. Yeah.
So
That's
where are you
good.
at right now?
Yeah.
Like since Florida opened up.
I'm still in my office in my house. What are you asking me?
Okay.
Where am I at right now? Same place.
So.
As far as shows go?
Yes, I'm like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm such a.
Like right now, I'm looking at my calendar. I had 1 show last week, and then I have another one coming up Monday. So, it's getting there. It's just slow. It's a slow process. People are starting to book, but it takes unfortunately, it's not like they can call me and okay, we need you tomorrow. That doesn't happen because they need you in the future so that they can show that the show is coming. And so I am booking, but most of them are October, November. Actually, I'm booking a lot for 2022 already. So that's good. I really need to buy a 2022 calendar. That would help.
Yeah,
there you go.
Probably would help. Okay.
I had one woman booked me for her club for 2023. And she's like, "Are you available?" And I said, "I don't know. I have to buy a calendar and see."
That's funny.
She didn't get it. That scared me. So.
All right. Juanita.
Yes.
Listen to this. All right.
I'm still here.
Tabitha said, "I never got interesting questions like these when I was interviewed. David was busy washing dishes. I feel the love."
Don't feel bad, Tabitha. That was my first interview too. You have like a dog running around or a child, or there was all kinds of things going on when I was at your house.
Yes. Maybe my little boy was just born and the dog was still with me and Eliana was running around. So yeah. So it was quite interesting.
It was.
But the dog is no longer with us. He passed on to the kingdom.
Oh, fine. So take this wonderful comment and let's just nosedive it. Shall we?
Yeah,
we'll just nosedive the whole thing.
Good job, bro.
That's what I do. Oh man.
Beautiful.
All right.
I like R2's comment after that. He says,
can you post it?
Sure.
I just did it.
You got it. Yeah, it's funny. Tabitha, I promise I'll ask you if you have any jokes about Florida next time.
That's awesome.
So that's funny. Yeah.
So, all right, cool. So praise God, things are turning around and up and up. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, what was your favorite show you ever did?
Oh my gosh.
Where was it? I won't even ask when because you already told me you don't remember time frame. So
I don't.
where was it, and which one was it? Well, yeah, I guess which one was it?
The best show or the favorite show?
Your favorite, the one that you enjoyed the most, that like you really felt like, yeah, this was awesome.
That's really it's hard because I've been blessed. I've done a lot of shows that have been really good, really good. A lot of theaters, a lot of events where it's just from the moment you get on stage until you get off, they're just laughing and having a good time with you. I've been blessed with a lot of those, but I would have to say probably the most pivotal one for me and the one that will always stand out is when I was still stocking shelves at Publix and I was still mowing lawns. That's what I did full time before comedy came. My 18th time ever on any stage, I was performing at Creflo and Taffy Dollars Church in Atlanta in the World Changers Dome. It was for Taffy Dollars Women's Conference. It was the first time I had performed 20 minutes on stage, and there was 7,500 women in attendance.
Oh, wow.
So there are comedians that have performed their whole life and never been in front of that many people. So that to me was the most, just the one I can't, I just can't ever get that one out of my head. And I remember getting off of the stage because that was really before I felt that I knew God was calling me to do comedy, but I didn't really understand what was going on,
Right.
Because I was signed up for the open mic, never thought about it, that this would even be a career for me. But getting out into the comedy clubs and hearing how dark comedy had become, I had no idea about that. So me being completely clean out there, I'm now shock humor, because I'm not using the language and I'm not doing all those things. So when I got off of the stage of that church, and that was the first time I had done a church event, I got off that stage and I was just shaking, to be in front of that many people.
Right.
And I remember I went backstage and I just leaned up against the wall and I just heard God say, I will give you this, but this is not where I called you. And I went, okay. So I can do the church events and that funds me to do everything else that I do. But where God's called me and where I perform is in the comedy clubs across the country, the bar rooms, the biker bars, you name it. That's where I'm doing all clean comedy and standing up for him.
Awesome. That's cool. That's really cool. Well, I guess
it's very honorable.
Yeah.
No, it's not. When God calls you, you're just like, I'm sorry, that's the wrong number. You got the wrong number. I'm sorry, that's not me. You want me to do what, where, who? So no. But it's just been this amazing journey. I really has. So
cool. So with that, did you ever open up for a big comedian or a big name comedian, someone that we would recognize?
Arsenio Hall?
Really? You opened up for Arsenio Hall?
I did. I opened up for Shawn Wayans, the guy from White Chicks.
Wow.
You know who Shawn Wayans is? The Wayans brothers?
Yeah, the Wayans brothers, yeah.
And actually, at the beginning of this year, well, probably, I guess, March, April, Shawn Wayans' assistant called me. I've actually opened up for him like 3 different times. And she asked me if I would be his official opener this year and travel with him. So that's pretty cool. But he is working on some kind of a project. So all the shows have been postponed. But eventually I'll be traveling and doing this with Shawn Wayans.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. I know, right?
Yeah, I know. She goes, yeah, I know.
It is cool. I'm serious.
I love it.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hold on. Matthew is asking a question here.
Uh-oh.
He says,
it's more
wow,
statement.
Hey, don't be a menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. I'm sorry.
Right?
It looked like a question.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
so working with Sean Wayans,
What's
they
up,
asked
PD?
me if I would introduce him. So I opened for him and then I introduced him. So I used all of his movies to introduce him.
Oh,
All
really?
his movie titles.
Very cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. Let's see if I wonder if I can even remember that. I get the honor of introducing you. When they called me, when they called me to ask me to open up for this guy, I was like, oh, okay, Juanita, don't be a menace. You know, I mean, I kind of felt like I was in a scary movie because he's no little man.
That's
ladies
good.
and
I like that.
You white chicks know who I'm talking about.
That's cool.
So ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome to the stage because he's here in living color, Sean Wayans. That's probably what got me the job for opening up for him all the time.
That's a good opening. That's a good introduction.
That's cool. That's cool.
How would
I
you
know
do?
I'm awesome.
How would you do inside the booth?
You are. She wouldn't. She wouldn't.
She wouldn't.
I'm so modest. Okay, what?
Hey.
Oh man.
I was just. Awesome. All right. Now I'm gonna take us to some personal questions. Is that all right? Can I do that?
Good. All right. So
All right,
all this other time I'm supposed to have been talking about somebody else?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I thought they were already personal questions.
I don't know. I guess
they were. I think.
Hey, whatever. I actually made notes. Okay.
More personal, deeper.
More personal.
Is that why you're looking down?
Yes,
I'm glad because
down.
he keeps looking down and I'm thinking, am I boring him? Is he nodding off? Because all I see is your hat doing this. Like.
No. I don't have my questions memorized. I'm not as cool as some people.
There you go.
So, all right. As a Christian comedian, all right, or clean, whatever. Is it difficult to come up with material? Like, all right, so you open up for big names like Dwayne, Wayne's brother there, and you're in that atmosphere, right? And you're like bringing clean stuff. You're standing up for Jesus. So can it be difficult sometimes?
Always. I think it's kind of funny because the T-shirt that you're wearing that has the cross and the microphone, that's really, I mean, I bring God into, I don't joke about God or anything, but I'll talk about, oh yeah, the lady in my Bible study, we did this kind of a thing. But, I have to walk this fine line to not be preaching while I'm in a comedy club and to not insult the other comics, because of them being dirty. So it is, in the beginning when I had the shirt and I was going to go up there and go, okay, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this, that I do clean comedy to give glory to God and stand up for him. And the first few times that I did that in a bar, I mean, I walked up there with my shirt and I had it on the side and I did my whole set and it was all good. And then I grabbed the shirt and I left, I never even said it. I was just like, okay, it's not happening. It's not going to happen. So it took a while for me to build that part up to be able, to do that. Yeah. It is difficult because you're in an environment that, for the most part, a lot of those people don't want to hear about God. They're not maybe in the, not, and I'm not saying that people that go to bars or people that go to comedy clubs, they don't know Jesus. I'm not saying that at all. Please know that. But there are people there that don't want to hear or they don't want to be brought into that light, so, that's what it is. When you're a light in a dark industry, you shine a light on people and some people don't want that.
Right.
They don't want to think about what their life is or where their life is or where they're going with it. Because if they don't think about that, then everything is fine. But if they're faced with the the reality that there actually is, a God, and there is, Jesus, and there is a life after this one, and where they could possibly go. They don't want to think about that.
Right.
So,
yeah. Yeah, it's not easy, stepping out into the world and bringing the light. But I agree with you. There's a fine line.
But it's a good time to do it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think it helps because, unfortunately, I've had quite a few Christian comedians, friends of mine that, have rebuked me. How can you go into a bar room? You're a Christian woman. How can you go into a bar and do this? Or how can you go into, this facility, this comedy club? And that's where we're called to be.
Right.
I mean, if I did all of this in churches, then
how could Jesus get drunk?
Yeah. Thank you. I mean, that's what I said. He was with the tax collectors and the sailors. So it's like, I got to be out there. But I think it helps them too to know that, as a Christian person, as a believer in Christ, you're fun. And you can go to a bar and you can be, fun to be around and joke and all of that stuff without taking it beyond a certain point, and still have a good time and still enjoy life, because after all, we have the joy in us, which is Christ. Yeah. And that's what they need. And that's what everybody wants. That's what everyone is seeking, that thing that, like the Bible says in Ecclesiastes, God has put eternity in the hearts of man. So they're trying to fill that, and it might be with alcohol out there or drugs or whatever else. And, we need to let them know how they can fill that. And it's not necessarily because we preach it to them as much as we show it to them.
It's good. I like that. I like that a lot. That's cool.
It's good.
Juanita, you're awesome. You're very awesome. It's cool.
You're just making up for the fact that you were late for the call.
Maybe. But we won't talk about that
anymore. I didn't take that disclaimer.
Man, I'm so thirsty. I want to get my drink. Anyways, this is what happens when you're late. Like, that's my table is like a foot away from my arm. I can't reach my drink. Anyways, doesn't matter. I don't have. Bad. I know. It doesn't.
Hey, bro.
I don't have my.
So refreshing, isn't it?
and I was going to use my promotional mug too, the one that I gave you back in 2020.
That's right. I should be using that mug.
That's okay. I hope you do. You use it since you brought it up?
Do I use it? I have it. Yeah.
Oh, good. Good.
I have it.
To show your friends. I'm on a little YouTube channel.
I have the mug.
That's right. That's right.
Somewhere, I hope. Anyways.
I have it somewhere.
It's sitting
behind the other mugs.
Oh wait, it's a door stopper, or it's a paperweight.
It's not heavy enough. I tried.
Oh darn.
What?
Hey, there was a question someone wanted to ask you. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to it. There
Another
it is.
one?
Yeah, Tabitha.
Are there really people out there? Because I see just the two of you guys.
Yeah, well, there's actually 10 people
there's a few
watching.
People. Yeah,
there's 10?
Right
yeah.
Wow.
Did you promote
I
it?
should be getting paid more for this. We never talked about this.
Right.
I sent you a picture. I said, put this on your Facebook page.
I know. I made that happen.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Anyways.
You can always share this after.
Hey, look. People that know me don't want to spend more time with me.
Oh, that's sad.
I know. That's how I feel.
That's not true.
It's a little true.
Anyways.
All right, so what was the question? Did you find it yet?
Yeah, I got it. Tabitha wants to know your favorite color. It's right here. What's her favorite color?
What's my favorite color?
Is your favorite color?
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
What?
Monty Python.
What is your favorite color?
Sorry,
Are
maybe
you doing that because you have the hat? What's in that mug?
Just some spring water.
Sure. Okay. Vodka is clear too, you know. What's my favorite color? I don't know what my favorite color is.
You better answer it correctly so you don't get cast off the bridge of doom.
Brown. Pink. Brown. I don't know. Pink. Maybe. Plaid.
Right.
That's a good. That's good.
All right. So, in your shows, do you ever make fun of politics?
No, politics can make fun of themselves.
Okay. I just curious.
That's true. Good.
So with all the cancel culture going on, has it affected you by any means?
It would if I knew what that meant. My shows were canceled. That affected me. I mean, canceled. My marriage was canceled. So I don't know. What? I don't know what that means. I don't know what cancel culture.
Okay.
Don't worry about it then.
She's definitely messing with us. Anyways.
No, I don't know what that means. I've heard this a couple times. Please tell
don't worry
me.
About it,
okay, let us help you.
Can what is cancel
Google
culture? It. Right now, I'm on a show.
Dan.
No, not now. After the show.
What?
Dan, do you want to explain cancel culture?
No, he doesn't know either.
He doesn't know.
I don't know.
Can you do it with a pirate accent? That's what I want to do. Arg! We'd be canceling you, baby.
Matey.
That's funny. Okay.
Let me go swap the poop deck.
Swap the poop.
Oh, you have children, do you? You have children?
Aye.
How many do you have, Dan?
3.
Are you sure? Are they from the same wench? Oh wait, we've gone too far.
Aye.
All right. R2 has a question. He says, your favorite stand-up comic, who is it?
I would have to say I really like Robin Williams. I thought he was hysterical. His stand-up, unfortunately, it wasn't clean, but he was just by far off the wall, just hysterical. Of course, I love Jeff Foxworthy, Sinbad. You know, I like the clean comics, but to me, Robin Williams was just amazing, just out there.
Definitely.
Nice.
He's funny.
How about you, R2?
R2. R2, who's your favorite stand-up comic? Yeah, we just go with R2, I guess.
Right now.
Is he not talking now? Does he not like? Did he not like Robin Williams? Is that it? Is that the R2's not talking anymore?
I don't know. I don't know. We just dropped 2 people.
Oh well. Okay. So well, this question is kind of useless. So I'm skipping it.
Why? You've done all the other ones.
Well, because this one you already answered.
Oh,
you do comedy outside the church. That's your ministry. That's where you go. You're
Dave Chappelle.
You're the bomb. Dave Chappelle is his favorite stand-up comic. Though
nice. He is very funny.
I do have to ask you this though, because I saw it on Facebook.
So it's true.
Of course it's true. It's on Facebook.
It's on Facebook.
Like everything else is true on Facebook.
That's right.
Anyways.
That's right. And they delete all the false ones.
And nobody gets censored on Facebook.
That's right. Only the misinformation gets censored and deleted.
Right. They have fact checkers.
That's right. Fact checkers.
Do.
They do. And they're good people.
They're listening to you.
They are listening. I know they are.
They are
And
listening.
to me. All right. So I saw a photo with you and Michael Jr.
Yes.
So how well do you know Michael Jr.?
Oh, yes. Okay.
Nice.
No, we're not.
Did you open for him?
No, I have. I've worked with him a couple times. So yeah, really nice guy.
Cool.
Very, very nice guy.
Yeah, he's got a cool testimony too.
Yeah. Yeah, he makes a lot of money doing comedy. Yeah, I don't.
You don't tell people those things.
Quick,
I do.
go down to the description below. Description below. Subscribe to Juanita Lolita.
Yeah, that'll help.
Buy her merch. She
Yes,
needs
a
it.
lot of it, please. Hey,
by the
what
way,
did you need? For the 8 of you watching, I need a new T-shirt company because mine went under during COVID.
Oh.
I know.
We work through Teespring.
Ran out. Teespring. That's what we got. I don't know if it's the best, but it works.
Was that off of their commercial? Yeah, Teespring. We're not the best, but it may work. Give us a shot.
It works for now. I gave him a shot.
Oh, dude, thanks, Tabitha.
Total
David, you're too
control of
late.
this.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, so Juanita, you do know that your middle name Lolita says LOL. Lol. You're laugh out loud. Ita.
I do. I do. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. You,
Yes.
You,
So
you keep that hat because
I will.
Thanks.
That's
That's
awesome.
Totally
It's my
keeping
brain
those
hat.
thoughts right here. Keeping the thoughts in there. Totally is. Yeah, nobody's ever brought that to my attention.
All right. I got one more question. And then
I thought maybe I'd be the first one.
You are. If that helps you feel better. No, actually, quite a few people that are my friends on Facebook or that have my page, like my page on Facebook, whenever they go to type LOL in a message, my name pops up, like to tag me.
Yes.
Nice.
It's kind of funny.
That is funny. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, one last question.
Love it.
And then we're going
One
to
last question. You sent me like 75, and we're going to 2. We have 3.
Hey, we are on a tight time schedule, even though I was late.
Okay. Sorry. Don't want to interfere with your schedule.
Actually, I don't really have one. Maybe I do. So
You're just trying to get off of the air so you can go get a drink.
I am thirsty, okay?
Oh, swing over for 5 seconds. Be like, oh,
no, we don't
my
have that.
favorite
We are
color
on a tight schedule.
blue. Oh, yellow. Grab it and then come back.
That's funny. Hey,
Honestly,
Phil.
I want to know what's in the mug. I just want to know what's in the mug.
It's a mystery mug.
Okay, give me your last question. Come on, let's make it good. Let's make it good.
It'll be good.
This is. I am waiting.
Okay. Juanita, when did you? Sorry, I couldn't help myself because Tabitha said I'm too white. So, anyway. When did you come to realize that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life?
Oh, let's make it a hard one. When? Well, I grew up actually in a very Christian, God-loving environment, and I went to a private school. So I've always known about the Lord. So there you go.
Yeah, but
when did I It was probably. See, here, this is, remember the whole date and time thing? You remember this? We've had this conversation earlier.
I forget very easily.
No.
So
yesterday,
so
right
when
now,
did you,
right? This is
there
my
you go.
come
When
to
did you
Jesus moment.
rededicate your life?
Point in time. I never knew what stand up for him was. But now I do. No. I don't know. Like I said, I've always known about the Lord, and I would have to say probably in my 20s was when I just really realized that it wasn't just this supreme being that loved us and created us, but that he wanted a relationship with us, and that it could be so much more, because I was raised Catholic. I went to a Catholic church. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but the sit, the stand, the kneel, the sit, the holy aerobics, that whole thing. So I was in that, and there's not a whole lot of Bible in there. It's a lot of liturgy and a lot of, saying these things over and over, repetitive, which I can still remember after all these years. So there wasn't a lot of meat and potatoes from the word. And when I was seeking a church, I found one that was Bible teaching. And it was like they encouraged you to read the Bible, and they encouraged you to get in the word. And that was just really, different for me. So getting in the word of God was when I really got to discover who he was and what he wanted in my life, and that he wants us all. And it doesn't matter, like with doing comedy, that didn't start for me until I was in my 40s. And I would have never thought he would use me to do anything. I used to mow lawns for a living and stock shelves at Publix. And I stepped out in faith to do what God called me to do. And now I travel the country telling jokes. I still feel like I'm dreaming. So he has a plan for your life, no matter how old you are or young you are or fat or thin or whatever it is you think that you can't do. God's going to do it, and he's going to do it through you. So all he needs is a willing vessel.
That's awesome.
Amen.
That's a good word.
I like that.
Yeah. And it actually gives me hope. I just turned 40, so.
Old man.
So it's cool. Ooh. I mean, all right. Juanita, thanks for sharing. Now, I hope you got your movie game on. Since your movie game, I hope you, did your work.
I did my work
for the movie review that we're gonna do.
Oh yeah, sure, totally did. I did it in the 10 minutes I was waiting for you to log on.
Awesome. Since it is your favorite movie, your favorite comedy movie.
It's one of my favorites. Go ahead.
Right.
What about it? Tell me.
All right.
About the two youths.
Dan, why don't you start us off with this movie review, man? My cousin Vinny.
All right. My Cousin Vinny. This is quite a good one. I did like it. Of course, there's a lot of F-bombs, so some people might be uncomfortable watching. But if you're not uncomfortable watching it, you can watch this one or watch it through VidAngel. Yes. They do all that stuff for you. So, anyways,
this was a good
Whatever
movie.
That stuff it's is. Stuff. Whatever that stuff is, it's good. They take out all the profanity or the violence or whatever you want out. They do it for you. Anyways, by the way, that was not a paid promotion. Just to let you all know. No, but this.
If it was, they need their money back. I'm just letting you know. If you got paid to do that, yeah, they need their money back.
Anyways, no, this was a good movie. I did enjoy the whole thing where these two young kids get confused of somebody else killing off a clerk, what is it, gas station clerk?
Yeah.
And grocery store.
Grocery store, yeah. And what I liked about it was when they're getting interrogated, and he's like, "You killed him," and he goes, "I killed him. You killed him. I killed him. You killed him. I killed him. And then when he leaves, then
like,
he realizes, wait a minute. What? And then he's like, you think I killed him? Oh, no. And then, obviously, because he said I killed him, they thought it was a confession.
A confession.
Yeah. But then he calls his cousin Vinny in to help them out. And then toward, the whole movie, it's like cousin Vinny doesn't know nothing. And then at the end of the movie, you're like, wait a minute, cousin Vinny, he's pretty good at this stuff, because he knows how
Just
to
figuring
argue.
it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Figuring it out. My favorite scene. Well, there's so many, but one I love the character. Marissa Tomei, I guess is her. I can never remember her name.
Marissa. Yeah.
Yes.
Totally love her. And the scene where he was going to go hunting, and she goes, "You're gonna go hunting?" And he goes, "Yeah. Do you think these pants are gonna be good?" And he has leather pants on, and she goes, "I can't believe you're going hunting. Okay, say you're a little deer, and you're prancing along." And you put your lips down to get the cool, clear water, and bam! Somebody throws your brains out. They're all over the floor. Let me ask you, you really think you're going to care what kind of pants the son of a gun that shot you was wearing?
Yes. That was good. You got this movie down pat.
Yeah, I told you I like the movie.
Definitely, and it has that that New York coming into a country town feel,
Yeah.
So they don't know what the heck is going on.
You blend.
Yeah, that's right. You blend.
At least I'm wearing cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, you blend.
That was funny. So I would give the plot a point, if it was me. I did enjoy this movie, so. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Mr. Gambini. Mr. Gambini.
Yes, the judge. The judge. He's
You know who the judge is, right?
Yeah, he's
you know
from
the judge.
He's from the
Munsters.
Munsters.
Back in
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah.
Herman
Munsters.
Munster.
Herman Munster.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was good. I like the judge.
that's good.
All I want is two simple words. Guilty or not guilty?
I think I understand. I don't think you do, Mr. Gambini.
I'm holding you in
I can
contempt.
do the whole movie for you. Do you want me to just do the whole movie? We could do it right here.
It'd be perfect.
There you go.
You could do all the
We
reenactments.
watch-
And
That's right. Without the F-bombs, and everybody will know the movie.
They were the same tread and same tire. They were identical.
I like
Oh my gosh.
R2 says.
As anybody knows, if your left rear and you push a button and the right tire spins, the left tire doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
Chinese
comment.
food
Oh no,
terrible.
what's the comment?
There he goes. I bet their Chinese food is terrible.
Yeah.
Click. The camera click.
That's a tourist.
What's this white stuff? Grits?
Grits, yeah.
Never heard of grits before?
Breakfast or lunch?
What's a grit?
Breakfast?
What's a grit?
Oh, yeah, the menu was awesome. Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Breakfast? You guys have any idea about the ongoing cholesterol situation?
It's a huge scoop of what's that stuff called?
Oh, lard?
Lard.
that Cristo or something.
Why is it dripping? Yeah, I closed it. If you closed it, then why is it still dripping? Maybe you didn't torque it enough. I torqued it the right way. The precise way. And how do you know? Because right before I torqued it, I used the wrench that had the right calibration. And how do you know that it was right? Because a split second before, high-tech people from Canada worked it to make sure it was accurate. It's an industry term.
He goes, okay.
Then I guess it's broken, right?
Yeah, it's funny.
I'm doing all that edited for television, just so you know.
Cool.
Sweet. Love it.
Well,
Yes.
I give the
So I
storyline
gave it a point.
I'll give it a point too. I mean, I like the fact that it's a journey about a guy who thinks he knows a whole lot of stuff, but really doesn't know anything. That's what I enjoyed about it. Like
So it's a typical man story. Is this what we're saying?
Yeah.
Yes, but there were no campfires in this movie.
We need some campfires.
Sorry. Campfires, it's a joke. You gotta go back and watch a couple of videos.
Oh, I've been watching all your videos.
2 months ago.
Yeah, okay.
Right? Man flick. Man flicks 2 months ago. You gotta watch.
2 months. It's only been a month, bro. 1 month.
Okay.
Oh, I see. You guys are really good with the whole time thing too.
I'm just saying, it's almost at the end of the month of this month,
Hey.
So it's like more.
Whatever.
Anyways.
Okay.
So yeah, I give it a point. That's it.
And so how many points do you? Is it like on a scale of 1 to 1? I mean, what's the point scale?
Okay. So each category.
Bro, you didn't even send that to her.
I sent her the categories. I just didn't tell her. What,
Okay.
What So each category is a point. Hey,
No,
I'm going out with a bang. I'm going out with a bang. Because next month you ain't gonna see me. So I'm just gonna go out with a bang and screw this whole thing up.
Oh, that's what you're doing.
Everybody's
that's what you're doing.
Don't worry.
Okay, you're doing it very well then.
Thank you.
You're going out with a huge bang. 4th of July fireworks, I'm telling you. That's
right.
how you're going.
But each category is a point. And we also do half points. So if it's like, you give it a half point.
You're on the line.
Yeah, if you're on the line, you give it a half point. So between the three of us, this movie could ultimately get 15 points down the line. And then that would be like, okay, from inside the booth, you better go see this movie because it's that good.
Yeah.
Got it.
So.
Well, I'm guessing Juanita is going to give all the categories a point.
Yes.
Just saying.
So, do they get like an award? Are you giving them a boothie or something?
We just
no.
help people to remember these movies exist.
You're gonna send them all a mug?
Yeah. No. You can buy a mug. www.insidethebooth.tv.com/shop and get yourself a mug, cozy, hat, t-shirts, whatever you want. Shameless plug. All right, go.
Okay, we're on the acting.
I will give that 1 point.
Thank you.
Acting. Go ahead.
I have to do this one?
Yeah, you're up. We're
okay,
back
the
in
acting. We
So
got Joe Pesci. Yeah. We got Joe Pesci and a couple other guys and that chick, I don't remember her name. You just said it and I still don't remember it.
Marissa.
Anyways, I think they did a really good job. Point for me.
Sweet.
Point for me.
Sweet.
Okay, so I have to mention this because I had to take a double look. But Ralph Macchio, thank you. Ralph Macchio is in this movie. And if you like the Karate Kid, I think you're gonna like him acting in this movie because he did a really good job. I love him when he's on the phone. He goes, Ma, listen, Ma. No, Ma, not like that. He's just like so
he did a good job.
Typical Italian loud,
I'm in jail, Ma. No, I didn't do it.
It was just
That's great.
a can of tuna, Ma. Just a can of tuna.
Yeah.
But
That's great. Love it.
yeah, that. So Ralph Macchio, I think the whole cast was well picked and well done for this movie. Yeah.
Yeah, they were good.
The director, I should have typed the director's name down, but anyways.
Again,
yeah, forget it.
We're good.
We'll move on.
Yeah, he did some good movies. I remember seeing that somewhere. I don't remember the names. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm kind of still,
like, I'm on vacation. I don't have my normal computer, so I can't like quickly type it up.
Here it is.
Juanita's never coming back. She's like, okay. Well.
Actually, this is my house. I'm here every day. I'll be here all week.
Jonathan Lynn directed. Yes, yes,
That's it. Jonathan Lynn. Thank you.
I knew that.
Thank you, R2. You knew that.
Thanks for helping us out.
It's kind of funny. You guys are being heckled. That's pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
That's
we enjoy
great.
it, and
Clue was one of them.
We've been told that people like coming on here because we laugh. So it just, I guess, it makes the mood.
It
lighter.
makes people feel happier.
How sad are their lives? That's all. This is the high point to their
we're
lives.
the ones doing it.
Yeah.
This is all they got. There's some issues.
That's right. That's right. We could laugh for an hour and people would just watch us.
Oh, jeez. All right. Cinematography. I mean, we all gave it a point, so let's move on.
Yes.
What are we talking about?
Cinematography.
Cinematography's next. Okay. Cinematography. I did enjoy it. I did like it. Just like everything else in this time era, film is a little bit grainy and darker scenes, but that didn't bother me much because I still enjoyed the way they filmed it and how they filmed it. So I'll give it a point.
I agree.
Cool.
Yeah, a point. For whatever that category was. Yeah, that one.
Cinematography. Yes.
Yes.
I give it.
It sounds too much like cinnamon, so you've lost me.
Oh, sorry.
Cinematography.
I'm just letting everybody know that R2 is now our unofficial fact checker. So
sweet.
Is he on
Thanks,
Facebook?
R2. We enjoy you.
Is he
He's on
Facebook?
YouTube.
The Facebook fact checker?
He's here to help
this is
us
YouTube. He's helping us out.
Actually, Dan, there's not enough help in the world for us, bro.
There might be.
All right, I give cinematography a point as well. This movie was made in 1992, or at least released in 92. So, I don't know. It just has all that good old 90s feel to it, I never thought I'd say this, but man, I miss the 90s.
Man, me too. Me too, man.
When life was simpler and you could go outside and be free without any worries.
Without the internet following you.
Yes. Without Big Brother.
This is true. No cell phones.
Yep. So, but for the cinematography, yeah, I like how they filmed every shot. I like the grading and the lighting and the coloring. I like the scenes in the courtroom. I like how that was
now. There's
filmed.
something I mentioned last show was the B-roll. They did have a good B-roll in this movie too. I did enjoy it. Sweet.
Yeah.
If you know
cinnamon rolls. This is the way we're going.
Yes. All right. Next is musical score. It's the music. Yes. Go ahead, Dan. You're up.
Yes. Do I have to start all of these ones? Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Yes,
I'm just
the
going
music
in order.
Okay. I'm just gonna go fast and furious over here. The music was good. I enjoyed the music. It fit the movie. So there you go.
I can't even remember there being music.
Because you're laughing
So
too
I
much.
will say, so what I'm telling you is that as far as the musical score goes, to me it blended so well in the background that it never overshadowed the acting and actresses. So I will have to say that because of me and the lack of hearing the music score, that to me it did what it needed to do. So I will give it 1 point. Yes.
Good job.
Excellent. I don't know. I'll give it half a point. It was too. So half a point for me. Keeping it fast and furious.
All right, half a point. Woo!
It worked in some places.
Yeah, of course.
But not for me and all.
I think it worked in all the whole movie. It's not.
Hey,
this is not supposed to be an epically filmed movie.
I don't care.
With that epic music that you want.
I don't care.
Sorry, but
I give it half a point.
Okay. Do what you gotta do.
Don't shame him for how he feels.
Yeah, I've been shamed enough all night, all right?
David is allowed to be wrong.
For this one.
That's right. All right.
All right. Allegory. There's a lot of redemption and in this movie, so I'll give it a point.
Okay.
Everybody redeems themselves.
I didn't see any blood at all, so I'm gonna have to give it 0. Isn't that you were asking about gore? Isn't that what you said?
Gory? No. Allegory.
I didn't see any alligators either. Are we just having trouble with our communication?
Must be.
There was no reptiles. There was no blood. Are we doing the same movie, or are we talking like classic? What's happening?
Does it parallel to the Bible? Is what
allegory is for us.
We mean.
Oh, totally knew that.
Is there any parallel?
I guess it is, because if you murder, you're going to go to prison.
That's right. So there
Just
was
like
a little blood.
Actually, there was blood in this movie.
Just a little bit.
With the clerk.
We didn't see it.
Oh, no, I saw it.
It was
yeah, it showed for like couple seconds. Yeah, it was
right,
like
they did.
Long one.
They did. I had to have just blacked that out. The trauma.
Trauma. All
of it.
The one little speck on his shirt.
Speck to you, but not to me. And we did hear somebody get executed. So there you go.
That's right. That's right. The electricity was flickering on and off.
Yeah. So, okay.
Okay. For me, I will give the allegory a point.
Give us your reasoning.
It's not going to be long, but I will give you a little bit.
Okay.
So in this story, as I mentioned earlier, it's about a guy who thinks he knows a lot of everything, and his pride gets in the way. But in the end, he humbles himself and he starts to get help from people around him. And so that's like us. If we allow pride to stay in our path, we'll never allow Jesus to help us. We won't let anybody in the body of Christ to help us. So it's not until we humble ourselves or something happens in our lives that brings us low and humbles us. Because if the Lord really cares about you, at some point in your life, you're going to come to a place to know him, but you may be at that lowest point in your life where you finally, all you can do is look up and reach out to Jesus, because people in your life has planted seeds, has watered the seed, and you've heard the gospel, but you keep pushing it off and you keep rejecting it because pride's in the way. But then eventually God will just get you to a place where it's just you and him, just like Job, and he can have a conversation with you. And then you finally reach out to him and say, I can't do this anymore by myself. I can't do it alone. And so that's my allegory. So I give it a point.
Very good.
Very good.
I'm good for one thing, Juanita. This is it.
Yeah, I think you should shut down. I think right now you should shut it off and quit on a high note. I'm just, yes, don't let yourself get messed up from this point on, because that was pretty.
That's good. So what? 14.5 points, huh?
Yes, that's it. That's it. 14.5. I love it. I love it.
Good movie.
Yeah.
Good movie. Sweet.
All right. Well, this is where we say goodnight. And
yeah.
Juanita, thank you for coming on.
You.
And, thank you for having me in my own home. I mean, on your show.
Hey, no problem. You know, I mean,
love it.
Modern technology keeps us in our homes and isolated.
Or at a hotel.
Or at a hotel.
That's right.
I can go anywhere and still do this. I love it.
No, isn't that lovely?
It is. It's pretty cool.
All right. Well, again, everybody, thanks for coming on, watching. And again, look in the description below. Follow Juanita Lolita. Find her show times, her tours, and maybe follow her across the nation. You know,
book me at your church.
That's right. Book her at your church
or your bar or your club.
Yeah,
anything.
Birthday party, bar mitzvah.
That's right.
Christmas event.
I'd like to see that bar mitzvah one.
But yeah, anyways, and don't forget to follow us on various social media platforms, and don't forget to share the content with your friends and family, and hit that like button. And don't forget to check out my brother's favorite thing to say every time he's on here, InsideTheBoothTV.com/shop page. Get yourself some merch. That's what he loves talking about in the beginning of the show and at the end of the show.
And at the end. That's right. That's right. And thank you for those people who do share this page and who do share our content. It's awesome. Yes. Love you all.
All right. Everybody have a good night, and we'll see you soon.
That's right. See you Tuesday. For me.